Welcome to Cannon Falls, Minnesota. Cannon Falls is a wonderful place to live and raise a family. It's full of beautiful scenery, amazing recreational opportunities, a thriving business environment, and friendly people. So come along with us as we talk to some of the people who make this city great and discover why we love Cannon Falls.
Greetings from the Cannon Falls Chamber of Commerce. I'm Melissa Thompson. I'm a Chamber Ambassador, and we'd like any of you out there to join us. And today, I get to introduce you to Scott Wildenberg. And Scott is with True North Church. So Scott, first, when did you come to Cannon Falls, or when did True North come?
The answer is the same for both, actually. Okay. We moved here to Cannon Falls in 2006. Moved in at the end of June, and we actually had our first appearance as True North Church in the July 4th parade just a few days later, and had our first worship service here. We met in the elementary school at the time in September of 2006.
Oh, excellent. And can you kind of describe for people that are listening where this is?
So our building is on the north end of town. As you're heading up toward Highway 20, you'll see an A-frame building on the what would be east side of 4th Street.
So how did True North come about here in Cannon Falls?
In early 2000s, my wife and I had moved to Farmington and met a group there that was starting a church in Farmington. And we helped get that church going. We were part of that for a while. And at a certain point, there was a group of people from that church who were meeting with a group down here in Cannon Falls. And they got to talking about starting a new evangelical church in Cannon Falls. In those discussions, they came to me and my wife and said, hey, we think you want to be part of this church. And after some prayer and discernment on that, we said, yes, we will be there. So
wonderful. Do they call that answering the call?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Tell us a little more about True North and really the heart of your congregation and your church here.
We here at True North really want to be a church that is serving our community. Our mission statement is to share God's love and invite people into a relationship with Jesus Christ. So our goal is not so much to gather people here and fill up this building and make a big congregation, but rather that we, as a people who love God and love other people, just go out into our community, meet people wherever they are, and just share that love with them. For us, success means that we get to walk alongside people in life, whatever they're going through, whether it's good or bad, and just be a shoulder to cry on, somebody to give encouragement, somebody to give love and hope, just to help us all live life better together. And real success that we see is when a person really comes to know and love God themselves and build their own relationship. Mm-hmm. And whether they stay with us or not, their life has changed because of it.
So you have raised your family here, it sounds like.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little about your family?
My wife and I have been married 28 years. We just celebrated her 28th year this past September. My wife is a chemical engineer, works for Flint Hills Resources, and has been there since the beginning when we first got married. Mm-hmm. She does just fabulous work there. She's also oversees our women's ministry here at church. She has led our children's ministry for a time. Okay. She does a lot of work with a lot of individuals in the church as well.
So it's a real partnership.
It is. When we first moved down here, we told our kids even, we're doing this together. This is a family thing. Our oldest is 23 years old. He's a chemistry and physics teacher. Our middle son, Evan, is in school at Madison, Wisconsin, and he is studying to be a software engineer. And our youngest son, Isaiah, is a senior in high school this year. Oh. Looking forward to college next year. So.
Big changes afoot.
Yes, big changes for us, but they've been such a blessing to us. They have contributed so much to the work that we're doing here.
What do you love about Cannon Falls?
I think the biggest thing for me that I love about Cannon Falls is the sense of community here. As I mentioned, we were in that July 4th parade, our very first week in Cannon Falls, and I was just blown away at the number of people that gathered for that parade in this small town. Yeah. And it just got a sense that these are people who really love to share life together. And we've experienced that ourselves throughout the years, met so many wonderful people who are so willing to share their lives and share what they're going through, people who really care about one another. That has made all the difference in the world to us. So
thank you, Scott, for joining us for this chamber introduction again to all these wonderful chamber members and our community, and thank you for being part of our community and part of our chamber.
Absolutely.
We're happy to have you and True North, and thank you all for listening.
Hey everyone, I want to tell you about one more thing before I go. We, along with a few other churches in town, are getting ready to start something new here in Cannon Falls called Treehouse. Treehouse is an organization whose mission is to end hopelessness among teens. We want to gather teens from all over the area together to build caring, supportive relationships with one another and have them learn to know that they are lovable, capable, worthwhile, and never alone. The data has shown that that foundation helps kids overcome all kinds of obstacles that can prevent them from having a successful and productive life. If you'd like to know more, feel free to contact me at True North Church or check out our new Treehouse webpage. Look for Cannon Falls Treehouse on Facebook.